On outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. Still moving. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Play action, now it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
65, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Buffalo Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. You look at this Packers defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
19 sight. Red. Hawk 70. Hawk corner 70. 18. 5 in. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? The guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Daniels looking to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Noah Brown, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Love fires up quickly outside. Here's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, this defense for the Commanders was terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Down. 52 blue, cluster, 6. Green gap. Set cut.
Now Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
No big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
60 red. 60 red. Watch out now. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blue, go. Ready?
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Love now. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, go. Cut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Commanders' 30-yard line.
Fight, 97.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Red, cycle. Beetle blue. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's taken in by Kraft. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Blaster, 6.
To throw now. Here's Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
Down, card red. 50, green. Field, black. Strike, check, strike. Ultra, go ultra. Hut, hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Right, white. Smack, red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Forced out to his left. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Daniels. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Pass the 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check. Hurt.
To the air goes Daniels. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 8 Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 70 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 14, Packers 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
That's good for 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, count, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. A dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
45, white. Hey, check mega.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Drill, 52. Blaster, 6. Striker, check striker.
Love, they go play action now. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Red. Edo blue. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Let's go. You, yellow, black, 95. Six, mega. Black shot.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Game to kick off for Washington.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
15-yard line.
Red, yellow. Check Fury.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
53.
Here's Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
And now an audible here into something else. Daniels looking to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. That's Samuel caught left side. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Packers 7. Fifth game to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Let's go now. 50, green. Red, yellow. Ready.
Now Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we sit. Mega, 33, yellow. Steel, black. Omaha.
Throwing. Love. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some room to run now. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler, 54 yards. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, good move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Red 38. Blue striker.
Love now. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, nice move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Yellow. Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Hey, go steal.
Love. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Sheds off the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And now they'll shift things around. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry.
and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Second and 3. Flushed out right.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels
With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Commanders continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now here's Samuel on the end around.
And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Gay's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Green Jack. Drill green.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
He's still barreling through.
Still on his feet.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And they'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Tight. Ready? 18, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Second and 10.
Ready? 19, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 60, Warriors 70. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
19 Lions. 3. Check mash. Check mash. Let's go.
Here's Daniels.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's go. Cup 19. 60 Bison. Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniels. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up,
you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
18, run, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Rolling to his left. That is caught. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Now Daniels.
And it's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.